just not carrying to the keeper. So Nedvelath runs down the wicket, goes high in the air, and is flicked all the way over deep square leg for 6 runs, nearly hitting the commentary tent. Marriott into Dots, over pitches, and Dots whacks it over long off for 6, his first maximum of the day. And if we've learned instead of the pavilion one, into Edvelath. Goes into length, and that's pulled really hard. It's coming for my head, and it's just missed me. 6 runs short into the wicket. Edvelath sees it early and pulls it comfortably. Flat 6. Marriott to continue. Dots charges and gets a thin edge to the wicketkeeper as Marriott gets the first wicket for to go in this over. Buckinghamshire still looking very, very strong, only 1 wicket down, 83 on the board. That's an excellent delivery from Lewis. Beaten Sharma in the flight, bit of turn, bit of grip, catches the outside edge. Lewis goes slower into the wicket. Edvelath pushes it out. They come back for 2. The run out's on. And he's direct hit. And it's been given. That is brilliant fielding. Matt Pardo not best pleased with that decision. But Edvelath took him into Lincoln again. Goes full. Lincoln gets underneath it. Hasn't quite got all of it, but has just enough to beat Khan at long on as the ball nestles into a bush. 6 runs for Josh Lincoln. An excellent does not stop. Edvelath on strike on 49. Goes into the pitch. Edvelath pushes it out. 2 deep mid wicket. And is just happy with the 1. That's 50 for Rehan Edvelath. An excellent innings so far. Started with some brilliant hitting against the left arm spinners of Wales. Goes slow again. Lincoln goes for it again and just beats long on for 6 runs. Dropped on the boundary. A tough chance, but against a batter like Josh Lincoln, you've got to take your... Goes full again. Josh Lincoln absolutely hammers this into pound lane. That is onto the road. 1 bounce and hits the side of someone's house. Make that 4, 4, 4, 6. Ever since the arrival of Josh Lincoln, Buckinghamshire have gone back to their high scoring mode they had in the power play. 143 for 3. Goes full again. Josh Lincoln whacks it over the sight screen into the balcony. Just narrowly missing a window. Seam. Full, flicked through, wide long on, 1 bounce, beats the fielder, 4 runs, and that is 50 for Josh Lincoln of just 15 deliveries. Incredible power hitting from the all-rounder.
50 for Josh Lincoln off of just 50.
Goes full again. Josh Lincoln gets really underneath it, really testing the long on fielder, and for the 3rd time today, Josh Lincoln is dropped at long on. This time is tipped over the boundary. Continuing is Morris, right arm seam. Goes into the wicket. Josh Lincoln has absolutely smashed it. It's the only fair way I can say that. Hold on his pads. He's got inside the line. Got underneath it. Into Edvelath. Goes flat into the wicket. Edvelath gets underneath it. Hits it more than well enough to clear wide long on. 6 runs to Edvelath. He moves to 82. Passed over to Josh Lincoln. who's on 81 of 27 deliveries, 7 fours and 7 sixes. Strike rate of 300. Goes short into the body and manages to glove out Josh Lincoln, who is caught. Third catch. Games. Talented young left-hander. Interface. A left arm seam, and he's out straight away. 2 bouncers, 2 wickets. It's an excellent return from Davies. And still every chance that Buckinghamshire could make it to 240. Marriott in again. Goes short again. Short, slow. Edverlath creams it. Almost hit it too well. Caught a deep cover. Timed it brilliantly, but that is the end of his. Can Marriott close it out with another couple of wickets? Goes full into the stumps. Leg stump knocked back. Ratnayaka went for the paddle scoop. Missed it completely. And that's an excellent sight for a fast bowler. Leg stump pegged back. Ball landing in front of the wickets. That is an excellent Yorker.
Off the bowling of Matthew Marriott.
Excellent Yorker from Marriott. Exactly where you want to bowl. He's been so quick on that pull against the spinners and now against the seam of Archie Dodds as well. Buckinghamshire need to be on the money. Full, straight through Hope Bell, and that has cleaned him up. Short innings from Hope Bell, 17 runs, and it was Bertie Foreman to continue bowling at Jack Kenchington. And Kenchington dances down the track and plonks it over the side screen for 6. Foreman goes slightly full, but Kenchington using his levers to get to. Feeling here it's going to be a shot a ball, every ball for Wales. They have no choice. And that is beautiful from Bertie Foreman. He knew Kenchington was going to charge him. Drags his length back, slower, wider, and Aldershaw does the rest. Face some spin. King, a former professional at Nottinghamshire, runs down the track. Doesn't really get a hold of it, but has more than enough for the ball to bounce just over the rope as it crashes. King showing his intent. Foreman again, slower, and turns and bowls him. Sam King ends up in a horrible position, losing his balance, swinging across the line. Bertie Foreman gets another wicket. Wames to continue from the pound lane, and an excellent first over, deceiving the batters consistently with slower balls. Starts another one slower and into the wicket, pulled straight to R.D. Sharma, a deep square leg. Incredibly unfortunate for Lewis. Got a short one, timed it well, but it has been such a day for Wales. Brilliant with the bat, and the best part about it is he can do it with the ball and in the field. Expect wickets. Lincoln goes full, straight, the full toss mistimed, and nearly a run out. Dots going across, picking it up. Fire over the past few years for the county. Slow, really high. Got a good piece of it, but too high. And the catch is taken nicely by Edverlath at long on. Another wicket for Buckinghamshire. He wasn't stumped. This time though, nothing behind the line. As Popple charges, is comfortably beaten by Haddows. And Aldershaw does the rest. No doubt about that. 6 down now for 62. It is falling apart very fast for Wales. Ollie Rayner on strike. Ollie Rayner charges down the track and has just enough to get it for 6. That short straight boundary being used. All differences are not likely to have much effect. Haddo's into the wicket. Excellent scoop shot from Ollie Rayner. Gets underneath it, uses Haddo's pace, gets it over the wicket keeper, 4 runs. Haddo's goes really, really slow. Ollie Rayner reads it, just delays his shot, slaps it past extra cover, 4 runs. Once again in command of another T20 game here at Marlow, the home side. Look comfortable for a 3rd straight T20 win, as Franco has a bit of fun, plays a reverse. Ratnayaka, his 2nd delivery. Goes full, swung across the line really high, Lincoln underneath it, and a good catch. Franco swung across the line, big top edge, caught long on. Up a wicket. And keeping it tight. Goes into the wicket, a big swing across the line from Ollie Rayner, thick inside edge, beats the keeper, beats short fine, 4 runs. Ratnayaka goes faster, goes fuller, and a top edge to point where the catch is taken by Dodds. That's the end of the innings for Ollie Rayner. Make that 8 down now for Wales. Rest of his bowling attack, a tough day out up against Lincoln and Edvalath. Flicks Ratnayaka out to long on for just 1 run, well fielded by Edvalath. As that brother of Dan Lincoln, both long-time national counties experienced players. Lincoln slower ball into the wicket and caught at extra cover. That's a wicket for him. He's having a great day, and so are Buckinghamshire. Beating the batter in the flight and the turn. Goes flat. He runs past it. Aldershaw takes his 2nd stumping of the game, and that is the end. Make that a 3rd stumping, in fact. That's the end of the game. 103 all out of Wales, losing by 133 runs. Bucks victorious.
Ben Morris stumped by Charlie Aldershaw off the bowling of Connor Haddo, 4-2.